It's your boy King Carlton, Carlton Fresh. Oops! Oh my goodness. Um, I have not gotten a chance to go live on this page. Would like to, and um, so I'm just doing that. You know, there's no better time than the present to go after what it is that you can say is your dreams. Here, let me do this too, just because I can, and it's an option. And I'm a video expert, so let's turn on some additional lighting there. There's no better time often than to go for what it is that you want to achieve in the present moment. Um, and that doesn't mean overwhelming yourself with things that aren't ready. That means possibly doing research, doing journals, doing positive affirmations, um, doing that which draws you closer to this goal of dream. When I started the podcast and the meditation series, I technically wasn't in the right position to do so. But now, over 45 episodes later, these videos have already begun to help people. They were already helping me throughout the time where I wasn't ready. So if I can be any testimony to the fact that there's no better time than the present, just get started. Get started in the way that you can. It doesn't mean make a mess of yourself and sloppily put something out. It means maybe you just begin research. Maybe you begin reading a book such as The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and you get your grasp on reality, on the ego, on your imagination. Maybe you get those things right, so that way you can begin to develop your vision for that future. You get to choose. So I am today recording my personal affirmations. So usually I try to make a video that really goes beyond denomination and particulars, so that everybody can feel like, oh, I can, they can get into it. Today, I'm just going to share what I got. So I hope it doesn't make anybody uncomfortable. It's certainly not supposed to. It's just a good vibe. So here we go. You may just watch, or you may say these affirmations in your mind or out loud, and breathing in slowly with me as we absorb fully the affirmation, and really take the time to meditate on, that which is higher. Something positive, something uplifting, something gratitudinal, right? Because we want to go up. We want to have a success in our life. We want to feel good. We want to go forward. We don't want to be buried up under doubt and fear and worry, right? Okay, so let us begin. And I'll start us off with a chime, because I started myself off with a chime. This works really great if you have headphones in, but it'll also work if you just quiet yourself down and cozy into peace. That's what we're doing here. And allowing everything else that is not peace to melt away at this time. Here we go. high vibration, high frequency, positivity, gratitude, prosperity, motivation, determination, forward vision, forward life. Breathe in. And out. That's where we are right now. Breathe in slowly through the nose. And out slowly through the mouth. One last time for our third breath in, slowly. And out through the mouth. Beautiful. So we're going to begin these affirmations. This is going to be pretty thorough. I have this what I wrote down. It has 10 affirming and 10 gratitude. It has a personal delegation, which I'm going to keep personal. And it has a personal intention, which I'm also going to keep that part personal. But I am going to share with you my 10 affirmations and 10 gratitudes. And you may make a list for your own self that you're able to recite morning and night. And I mean, when you put the mind there, you are there. Okay? So let's begin. I let go the false illusion. Breathe in. And out. I let go the past and embrace the now. Breathe in. And out. I accept my universal protection in peace. Breathe in. I am forgiven. Breathe in. Out. I am justified before God. Breathe in. I am accepted. Breathe in. I am free. Breathe in. I am here to tell the good news. Breathe in. I am saved. Breathe in. All my needs are met. Breathe in slowly. And out slowly. Make sure that you're relaxing the back, neck, jaws, shoulders. Comfortable seated position, laying down, sitting down. Let's just do another breath in right now. Slowly in. Slowly out. I am taken care of. Breathing in. Last one of our affirmations on this side. My imagination is full of the highest good. Breathe in. So what I do is I take my chimes again, and we're going to hold into those affirmations that we just said, allowing our full focus and awareness and just full attention on that which we just mentioned for our highest good and only for our highest good. Here we go. So briefly, let's do, I mean, I have some time right now. So because of the time that I have, thank God, affirmations. Regardless of whatever belief system you are a part of, and this is a beautiful thing because I think we need to come together as much as we can during these times We've already done the wars and 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 territorial war and war. We already did that. We've already done prejudice and racism and we've already done that. So, I think the way that we could come together and heal. Take a deep breath. And now, I'm sorry, because I just had to, I got a little charged up there. I had to take a deep breath. There's other ways that we can come together in total good without prejudice. So the thing I love about positive affirmations is that is one of the vehicles that allows us to do that. Across lines and borders and divisions, those of us that know, we came from a creation point that was undivided. Breathe in. And that is not to step on anybody's belief system. That is just to try to bring together at this time. What I like about positive affirmations is we all have a brain. Each of us have a brain, I do believe, that is constantly thinking thoughts. So we all are human beings and we all have a brain and we all have these thoughts, right? And we think up to 60,000 to 80,000. Oh my goodness. In this day and age with social media and TMZ and TikTok, we may be thinking up to 100,000 thoughts a day. So it's good that we use our ability to choose and just take a moment to simply choose maybe 10 good things that we can just stew on, right? And that's what the power of affirmations and that's what we're doing here, is taking a moment to choose what it is that gets to dwell within our mind. We each have a mind, we each have a brain, we each have thoughts. This goes beyond any division lines, any border lines, any of those things already, factually. Let's get into the facts now. We've already done the propaganda. We've already done the conspiracy. We've already done the lies. Let's get into some facts now, right? So with those affirmations and with the time, because I use my chimes, these are Tibetan chimes, shout out Tibet, antique Tibetan chimes. But what I use, I'm not using it for anything different, but what I intentionalize my use for is the timer and the sound to take precedent over what is being heard, because it is such a high-pitched sound. It is, it's kind of like you can't help but hear that. So when the mind and the ego and all those things are they may be like, oh my goodness, they're about to say something good. I want to say something challenging. Blah, blah, blah. Ding. No, we're meditating right now. So that's what that's for. And then the duration of the ding is where we are holding our attention on what we had just said, which was a positive affirmation, right? So just a little break and education moment while we go into now our second half of this video, which is going to be gratitude. So let us take a solemn, sacred breath right now. In through the nose, slowly. And out through the mouth slowly. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that um, the slowness, the slowness of the draw of that breath, and taking that moment to be just thankful during your breathing process is like super important to absorbing this moment and just being thankful for your life. Sometimes we are so just on the go. We hadn't even taken a moment to just have a thankful breath. So let's try that again. Slowly in through the nose. Holding and thankful. And out slowly. You know, what's more important than breathing? You try to go the whole day without it. Okay? So there's it's not possible. Don't try to go the whole day without breathing. Um so honey. Okay, so let's get into some gratitude. Let's put our hand over our heart. Hand over the heart. Most, if not all of you, should feel that beating. If you watching this video and you ain't, you something else. But we'll just let that be alone. We'll just let that alone. You know, yeah, we'll just let that alone. Anyway, we're assuming everybody, we're safely assuming that everybody watching this video has a heartbeat, that they can place their hand over their heart, and we're about to get into some gratitude practice. You can accept these gratitudes for your highest good, only for your highest good, baby. Ain't nobody trying to hurt ya. Okay? I have gratitude for the massive amount of love I give and receive. Breathe in. And out. I have gratitude for the power of forgiveness over my life. Breathe in. I have gratitude for abundance I am blessed with. Breathe in. And out. I have gratitude for honesty in business, in all business I do. and out. I have gratitude for my patience. My patience spiritually, my patience mentally, my patience financially, and my patience physically. Breathe in. I have gratitude for my work. I have gratitude for my music work. I have gratitude for my podcast work. I have gratitude for my films work. I have gratitude for all good works, all my good works. You may intentionalize yours, how that you may. Breathe in. Okay? I have gratitude for my blessed success. Gratitude for my blessed success. Breathe in. And out. Here's a good one. I have gratitude. The best is yet to come. And for the good that is already here. Breathe in. And out. I have gratitude for my wisdom, for my proper knowledge, and for my discernment. Breathe in. And out. I have gratitude for my good reputation, internally and externally. Breathe in. And out. And we're going to do another chime for you, for us, where we are holding our focus, holding our awareness, holding our attention into the gratitude session that we just had, and only there for our highest good, only for our highest good. And here we go. Ashe, amen. So it is, so be it. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me on this live meditation, affirmative and gratitude. Okay, the power of gratitude. Let's talk about that. Again, a moment for us to come together across divided lines, uh, and invisible walls and barriers that were never there. We look at the map and we see all these division lines. They're not there. We're on one planet, one that we could not build of our own creation. Okay? So we are trying to find ways to come together beyond those illusion based lines. Take a deep breath. We thought we were divided up into different races, but we are only a human race. Take a deep breath. Some of those things don't exist, honey. Bruh. Some of those things don't exist. There were some false concepts that were harming us. 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 Take a deep breath. Hold and take another little hold. Now out slowly. This is where we're at today. Bruh, sis, ma'am, sir, dude, I'm just kidding. But this is where we're at. A new level. I'm on a new level. Why not? Feel good. Take a deep breath. And out. Okay? So gratitude is another opportunity for us to feel what we choose to feel, what we have placed our attention on to feel. And honestly, these things are not falsities. As I have gone over, some things that are false and truly not real, but well-placed illusions in the structure of our political belief systems and our worldly belief systems. There was once a really great guy that said, "Be in the world, but not of the world." He was right. So we're thankful for that too. So, anywho, I thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Meditation with King Carlton. I pray you go in peace. Namaste, Ashe, and Hallelujah.